Alright guys, so in this week's episode of Julie's Playbook, the off-season is in full swing, so we got free agent signings, we got trades, we got everything happening. And of course, it wouldn't be a Julie's Playbook episode unless we have to talk about Le'Veon Bell. So all that more when Julie's Playbook starts right now. Alright guys, so the first topic we have to talk about is Mike Glennon. The backup quarterback that has kind of always been a backup is now backing up Derek Carr. He did play for the Bears and he spent a little time with the Buccaneers and a little time with the Cardinals. Now he's going to be backing up Derek Carr. Alright guys, so the next topic we have to talk about is Clay Matthews. Clay Matthews is headed home. After his years with the Green Bay Packers, he signed with the Los Angeles Rams. The deal was 2 years, $9.25 million base value, including a $5.5 million guaranteed. I think it's going to be a perfect fit for him. That Rams defense is pretty on point. I think adding Clay Matthews is just going to be, I guess, a missing piece to the puzzle that was already made. I don't really think Clay Matthews was needed, but I think he'll help a lot. Alright guys, so the next topic we have to talk about is Dez Bryant. Yes, everybody seemed to forget about Dez Bryant, but he's still on the market. In an NFL.com interview, he said, quote, "I will be a steal wherever I go," end quote. The 30-year-old wide receiver with a long rap sheet off the field, I don't really know if he's going to find a forever home. If he does find a home for this season, I look for it to be a 1, maybe 2-year deal, and then next year, or the following year, he's going to be back in the same boat. Alright guys, so the next topic we have to talk about is Justin Houston. Unfortunately for Pittsburghers, he's not coming to the Steelers. He's going to the Indianapolis Colts, where Justin Houston will be defensive end and the edge rusher that the Colts need. Alright guys, so the next topic we have to talk about is the Baltimore Ravens. Although they've seemed to have lost everybody on their roster, they have a secured backup to back up Lamar Jackson. Robert Griffin III was signed for the next few seasons to back up Jackson. The Ravens do like to call plays that require 2 quarterbacks, so I look for RG3 to get a little bit of playing time, more than your usual backup boy. Alright guys, so the next topic we have to talk about is Vontaze Burfict. He's now an Oakland Raider, so what does that mean? Antonio Brown and Vontaze Burfict are on the same team now. Of course, we know Vontaze Burfict, I think, tried to decapitate Antonio Brown at one point. Antonio took to Instagram, and basically made a post saying that him and Vontaze Burfict aren't on bad terms. They are actually friends, and now they're teammates. Alright guys, so of course the next topic we have to talk about is Le'Veon Bell. He had some not so great things to say about quarterback Ben Roethlisberger. In an interview, he said, "The organization wants to win, Mike Tomlin wants to win, Ben wants to win, but Ben wants to win his way. And that's tough to play with," Bell said. "Ben Roethlisberger won a Super Bowl, but he won it when he was younger. And now at this stage where he tries to control everything and the team let him get there." Then Bell went on to say that he thinks if Ben was mad at a receiver, he didn't throw him the ball, and he let the other receivers get their time to shine. And Bell then said it's kind of hard to play with that. Well, I don't really know if that's true. I don't really know what's going on behind closed doors, but I really don't think of Ben this way. Maybe 22, 23, 24-year-old Ben would be like this, but I just don't see Ben Roethlisberger, the 37-year-old that groomed himself into a leader, doing this kind of stuff. Alright guys, so Le'Veon Bell doesn't like Big Ben, but starting all-pro center Marquise Pouncey loves his quarterback. Matter of fact, he took to Instagram saying, "I've been with Ben going on 10 years. I swear on my kids he's a true leader. Sucks to see players who leave and are mad at the organization now try to point fingers like they are perfect, but this world we live in now." Basically, in the picture actually is of him and Ben hugging. It looks like a softball event. But basically what he's saying is his quarterback is a leader. Ramon Foster commented and saying, yes, he is a receiver. Of course there's players coming out saying that no, he's not. I just don't know what to believe. I don't know if all these stories are true. Of course, you guys know I love Ben Roethlisberger, and yes, I think he's a leader, but where are all these stories coming from? I think the quote-unquote locker room talk is now being pulled out, and because these players have left, and now the locker room talk of guys just messing around is being held against Ben Roethlisberger right now. Alright guys, so that does it for this week's episode of Julie's Playbook. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on this video. And of course, any fantasy sports you want to play, that's at JGurnick9 on DraftKings. And until next week, that's a wrap.